We're rocking and rolling.
What is the 6-7 thing?
Do I have to? Do we? Really
I know that you know it.
Yeah, I know it. Do you not know it really?
I genuinely do. I know that like kids are doing it.
Yeah, kids.
And then like I think I was watching a football game, and one of the celebrations was
the hands.
The hands.
Yeah. So I don't know where the hands came from. I'm moving my mic away from my mouth. It's because I'm doing the hands. It's the hands up and down.
You're gonna need to move that mouth closer, buddy. You
All
can't
right.
be that far away.
Sorry. 6-7. It's basically like, you know how like in Philadelphia specifically, you can say the word John in any sort of indication as like a noun, as a verb, as anything. 6-7 is kind of a nonsense word. It comes from Philly, actually. It's a rapper Skrilla out there. He's kind of like big in the drill scene. And yeah, it's kind of a song that he did. It's called Doot Doot 6-7. And it's like a drill hip hop song he performed.
And it's just part of the
and it's just anyway. And then that sort of got memed by a bunch of kids who just go like 6-7, and like it means nothing. It's genuinely just like it's made math teachers' lives hell. I've read because they can't explain numbers.
Yes.
Yeah. But
I wasn't sure if it was people just are into 6-7 people.
I don't even know what that means.
No, like the height.
Oh, like 6'7"?
Yeah, like if all these horny kids just want to be 6'7" or be with someone that's 6'7".
I originally thought it had something to do with the song 6 foot, 7 foot. Say I come and they won't go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. Aye. You know, and then Lil Wayne sampled that.
The song's called Deo, right?
Something, yeah. I'm thinking, but the Lil Wayne song is called 6 foot, 7 foot.
Oh,
and
you're thinking. I'm thinking of the sample.
Yeah. I didn't know if it came from all of that. You know what I mean? It doesn't. It's a completely different 6-7 from a song. We're cooked, man. I don't know.
How about instead of 6-7, we do 7-8?
Hey,
episodes 7 and 8.
Wow, you've really upped your transition game
of the Drew Carey Show.
Yes. Welcome to Cleveland Rocks. I'm Shane.
I'm not. I'm DJ.
Man, but you were so good with the transition.
I fucked up. See, I choked. I had a great moment. And
we are absolutely talking about 7-8. We're talking about episodes 7 and 8 of season 4. We just watched them. They're fine. They're okay.
They're all right.
I've seen better.
We've definitely seen better.
Yeah.
Especially in this season.
Yes. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
But let's start off with it. Season 4, episode 7. It's called Nicki's Wedding. I'll give you one guess to tell me what it's about. We start with, I thought it was a pretty fun sort of non sequitur open. We get Mimi, who's got like this weird, like rapping gag 10-foot stick thing.
Yeah. Have you ever played? I remember playing with one of those as a kid.
Does it have a name? I called it rolling yardstick type thing.
Well, yeah, it's just like it's kind of like a long band. It's like it's not a totally elastic band, but it's just attached
like
to a stick
material,
that you can
looks like that
out.
you would use for wristbands, like that.
Yeah.
You know, the slap
it's that,
and the stick
and you can
thing.
just kind of launch it.
Yeah.
So anyway, she's fucking with Drew.
She's launching it at Drew's back. Drew turns around each time, and she's too quick. She hides. One time she's reading a book, another time she's typing an email. Like, she is able to do it fast enough that he doesn't know what's going on. It's very funny. And then a woman comes over and taps Drew on the shoulder, and he
freaks out.
We call it a crash out in today's nomenclature. He crashes out with a woman, and then Mimi laughs at him, and that's kind of the whole cold.
See, I don't know why Mimi gave away the gag at that point.
Sure.
I would have kept that one in my pocket forever.
Have it later. Though this does give us, I guess Drew has a good zinger where he goes, oh man, I wish you always came with a 10-foot pole.
Like, well, something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's how they phrased it.
It's something better than that, probably, to be honest with you. A lot of our quoting here, I feel like I don't get it verbatim anymore. I used to try. Yeah.
But then I felt like I got tired of you as a listener might not have, but I felt on behalf of you, I got tired of being like, oh, you know what? A good quote was here. And then reading the exact quote from the episode. And I'm like, you probably don't like that.
Yeah. You probably saw the joke.
My half-assed delivery of whatever joke
of
they did
line
on the
that
sitcom.
happened. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
We can move it along. We know what it was.
And to that point, we're moving along. Post titles. Larry is
We're all
moving
about
out.
transitions.
Yeah.
This is our transition app.
The whole thing is us transitioning.
Yeah.
It's post titles. Larry is moving out of Wick's office. Mr. Wick is back, baby.
And Larry's goatee is gone. How long has that been gone?
I think it was gone the last time we saw him as well.
Yeah. Maybe once he became the boss.
All good things have to pass.
I guess if you're a boss, you can't have a goatee.
Yeah.
Unless you're like, I don't know, you own like a
Well, you can have a goatee if
shop.
you're a boss. You just won't be respected. And I hope you know that, goatee bosses.
Yeah. They are laughing at you behind their back.
Sometimes in front of you.
Yes.
Yeah. He wants to make sure it's his last day filming his Wick. Drew is taunting him incessantly over it because I don't know. I think it kind of bothered Drew a little bit that he didn't take that boss position.
Yeah, well,
especially
also
considering
just
how
like,
his music career went.
I don't know. Fuck Larry, man. I think everyone's in like the fuck Larry boat.
Sure,
he just kind of hangs around.
He
though.
fucked up their healthcare plan.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I would
actually
be like,
Larry
fuck
had Larry kind of ruined Drew's whole music thing in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did he ruin it though, or did he remind Drew how important his job was? Maybe it should be thank you, Larry.
True. I guess
Makes you think.
If it was for Larry, he would just be in a Ramada in Dayton.
In Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah.
But anyway, Mimi is all down, decked out, ready for this. She's dressed in a big British flag to welcome back.
To
Mr.
which Drew
Wick.
says, "Oh, you can't burn the flag, but it's a shame you can do that." Which that's an argument we've all been saying for a long time.
Yep.
I don't want to get political
We're
about it.
We're gonna go there.
The American flag underwear.
Oh, interesting. Is
all
that
my whole the whole thing for me is all these
flag burners?
All these people who would be like, no, you don't disrespect the flag,
But they have it on their thong
but
underwear.
then they're going to put it on their underwear, and I'm like, I don't know, man. You can't have it both ways.
Well,
you can't be wearing the underwear.
Is it
the American
disrespectful though, or is it the highest honor that I want my balls to be cradled by the American flag?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This episode is brought to you by MeUndies. MeUndies.com/burn the flag will get you. We are not sponsored by MeUndies.
No.
Yeah, but she's decked out. She's got all the fucking makeup. She's ready to kiss ass immediately with Mr. Wick.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. She's trying to help Larry clean out his office, and she's like, "Oh yeah, here are these important tapes you had." He's like, "What tapes? Oh, my porno." Like,
I don't understand why she was trying to be subtle about this in this moment.
I genuinely thought she just thought it was training tapes. Was she trying to be like wink wink and he's just an idiot?
That's what I thought.
Oh, I thought she didn't know.
I guess that would make more sense. It makes less sense what I thought, because I'm like, why would Mimi be trying to help Larry at all?
Yeah. He's kind of an awful person.
Yeah. Well,
so is
also
she.
just like, what are you, I don't know, watching porn at work and also on tape?
Yeah. Well, again, this is
Imagine
pre-2000.
rewinding your porn tape at work.
Be kind, rewind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rewinding your porno. That's people did it. People must have done it for years, centuries.
Well, you only
Not centuries.
I
decades.
guess you only have to rewind it to the part that makes you come. Right? I mean, you never. Those of you at home,
Some
can
people are
correct
there
me.
for the plot, I'd imagine.
Those of you who had this experience watching porn on tape, you can correct me, but I would imagine you only rewind to the specific part
the goods
that makes you come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
But anyway.
So anyway, Wick walks in, he returns, everybody greets him.
And
then
he looks cleaned up.
he looks
a little
good.
bit.
He looks he's in a suit.
He looks like he got a haircut.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they don't. I think you get a haircut before you go back to work from rehab.
Yeah, there's got to be a rehab to back to work haircut.
Yeah.
Need to get a little more.
I wouldn't be surprised
there.
if they did it at the rehab.
Yeah,
To be like, here you go before we'll let you fully
we send
go.
you into a normal place.
Yeah, an environment.
Yeah.
He has gifts for everyone. And then he clarifies he has gifts for everyone who came to visit him. So that's literally only Mimi and Drew, we find out.
Yeah.
But Mimi gets something he calls God's Eye. And he says it reminded him of her. And it's just this big, dumb, colorful square.
Yeah, it's a craft that he made.
Yeah.
It's like popsicle sticks and then yarn.
Yeah.
And it's colorful yarn that I don't know. It all look kind. I don't know
like
if it's
in a
supposed to
triangular
look like an
pattern.
eye, but yeah.
Yeah. It makes something in the middle that looks like an eye. Anyway, Mimi throws it out immediately. She thinks it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Drew gets a cubicle in a bottle.
That I thought was awesome.
Yeah, a la a ship in a bottle.
I always wanted to try and build stuff in a bottle.
Yeah?
Like a ship in a bottle seems really complicated.
Is that what excites you about it? Like the complication?
Yeah, I don't think I have steady hands though. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, probably not.
But
I don't think I would. I don't think I'd have the patience because I think it's like the steady hands. You're absolutely right, but also one wrong move and you can fuck the whole thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I would be so pissed.
Also, I don't really know how you're working with glue in there. Like, because again, if
I feel like it can't be glue. It's got to be like slots. Like like okay, well this matches with this. Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
you can't glue. Yeah, you're right.
cubicle in a bottle though is a pretty sick gift.
Yeah.
That's like an all-time thing to have on your work desk.
Also, I'm gonna say easier to build than a ship in a bottle.
Yeah, a little less complicated.
Cubicle's got like 3 walls.
Yeah.
You're
Although
fine.
he did put a little Drew in there.
What a great reminder that you're just there forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here is you in your confines in a ship.
And then as Wick is also he greets Larry and kind of gives him a
Of course,
send
he
off.
says, thanks, Larry, for trying to steal my job. Gives him a gift. It was in a brown paper bag.
Frozen roadside underwear.
And there's a reason they were roadside.
Yeah. They were streaks galore, is what I'd imagine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
we see Larry off, Wick's back. We've reset. Everything's normal until Mimi runs back up. She's like out of breath and she's full of excitement.
Yeah.
And she's trying to tell, she's like, Drew, do you know the news? Have you heard the bad news yet? And he goes, no. And she's trying to get it out. And she's like, I saw somebody down in the bridal section that you know.
somebody that dumped you.
Yeah. And it's been painting it out basically. But before she can even finish, Nicki runs up and she's like, I'm getting married.
Yeah.
And like just takes the blow out of Mimi's, delivery there.
Yeah.
So
Nicki
Nicki's
looks
back.
great.
She looks great. Haircut.
Haircut.
She's lost all the weight.
Lost all the weight.
She's looking fantastic.
She looks like her old self, even better.
Drew says, I was picturing a whole different person coming to
back.
ask me back out.
To ask me back, yes.
Yeah. No, she's getting married, and she says she thought about telling Drew, and she chickened out. She was like, don't think I can do it.
Also, there had been some calls exchanged, from what I understand. They brought
Unreturned calls, it sounded like. She had called him to try to talk, and he did not talk back. Emotionally immature, Drew.
He said something about star 69ing.
Oh.
And I don't know who was star
69ing, and maybe he was, but she says that only works if you don't have the number saved or something.
Yeah.
So she knew he was calling.
Did you ever do the star 69?
Yeah, was it star 67 or star 69? Not to do 67.
Maybe star 67.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. No, wait. Fuck.
What?
You're telling me, 6-7.
I said not to do 6-7, not to do 6-7.
But yeah,
I thought it might have been star 6-7.
I thought it was star 16. Yeah, it might be 6-7.
I don't know. I have done it before. It was like
Whenever
the thing,
we
as
were
soon as
doing
you got a
prank calls.
phone. Yeah, when you realized and you could call, especially like businesses.
Oh, that was the best.
Yeah, but sometimes when you'd call friends or people, like they're obviously going to know.
Yeah, your friends knew right away. But
Because it says unknown caller. It's not even like a fake number.
Right. The best thing was calling a business.
Yeah.
We did it a few times where now I don't know how successful we were because we were like high school kids, but calling and like pretending we're down at the one time I did this whole bit about being down at the loading dock with like a bunch of all the chairs that he ordered. We got 3 truckloads of chairs.
Yeah.
Waiting for you, and I was like, "Did they not call you in advance? We're down here right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you,
I don't know what you want me to do with these chairs.
Yeah, I literally was like, we could just drop them off, and we'll come pick them back up Sunday or whatever." And they bought it until something gave it away, but I was like, I don't know. Also, the fact that it sounded like we were a bunch of high school kids.
Right. Your voice has changed a bit, but not enough.
It probably wasn't as convincing as I think about it in hindsight.
Sure, yeah.
But Prank calls were fun.
I was prank calling GameStop asking for games that didn't exist. That was my favorite thing. The famous one, the internet famous one, was always Battletoads for Wii. Did you ever hear about that?
No.
Battletoads was like a game that existed on the Super Nintendo, and I don't know how, but like a rumor started that they were going to make a Wii version. So you just call GameStop and you'd be like, "Hey, yeah, can I pre-order Battletoads for the Wii?" And by the time that I started doing it, every GameStop in the country had been inundated with it. They were like, "Okay, fuck you. We're going to find your number. We're going to track you down. We're going to call the police." I'm like, "No, you're not."
Somebody, So eventually they had to send out an email, I'm sure, to all the GameStops. Be
Attention, GameStop employees. There is no Battletoads for the Wii.
Oh yeah. What about Dr. What about Dr. Mario Proctology? Huh? Is that a good? That's what I would do right now.
Oh no. Anyway. Yeah, so Nicki and Drew did not talk on the phone. But yeah, so he had no idea that she was going to get married. And she says she even thought about, inviting him, but thought it would be
crazy.
Weird. It is a little crazy.
I don't know anyone
who would invite their ex-fiance.
I'm short-sighted, but I don't know anyone who would invite their ex-fiance to their wedding unless it was like really like amicable, but I like how on this short of notice too. How amicable could it have been?
Well, that's the thing, right? We find out later, but we can say it now. It's like about 2 weeks out until she gets married, which seems like a short amount of time for her to be at the bridal registry. Wouldn't that have been months in advance?
I feel like
yeah.
Well, she had to lose a lot of weight. Remember?
Sure. Yeah.
So she hit
her goal weight, and then she said, "Okay, I'm ready to get a wedding dress."
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah. Maybe back in the 90s, things moved a little quicker than these days.
Yeah.
For weddings. But anyway, yeah, so she's almost immediately proven correct, by the way, that she thought it would be weird. Drew, stumbles over this sentence where he's like, "Oh, I love you. Loved you." Like, clearly.
I mean, the whole interaction's weird. They don't he can't even, really physically, they have, an awkward hug, and they can't even
He doesn't know what to do. It's very clear he still has feelings.
Yeah.
And she's
also
aware
completely
of that.
caught off guard.
Absolutely.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So
they embrace at the end, and then that's kind of it until the next scene. Do you understand what they were doing at the start of this? Oswald, Kate, and Lewis are gathered around Drew's kitchen table.
Oh yeah, so did you ever have the old school candy out of the wax bottles?
No.
See, then that would explain it.
I didn't understand
there's an old type of candy.
Yeah.
Think of it a la the era of circus peanuts or all the shit old candy that our grandparents used to have. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're wax little bottles, and they put, they used to put they would look like Coke bottles, but they would put blue flavor or red flavor, and it would just be like a syrupy candy liquid. Sure. And you bite the top off
to open it, and then
and then you pour it down.
Yeah.
And so they, in all their brilliance, made Buzz beer versions of these wax bottles.
So they're getting drunk off of Halloween Buzz beer.
I take it that they didn't get rid of them all, and now they're drinking them all.
That will do it. That'll do it. I guess they've had enough of them that Lewis says he's getting sick and needs some air or something. So I guess all of the wax in his mouth. That makes more sense.
The wax bottle candy, I will, as a personal review.
Yeah.
Shit candy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know how. It really is just such a little tiny bit of liquid, and it's I don't really care for just syrup.
Yeah. Where do you stand on Halloween candies in general? Candy corn
gets a bad rap.
I agree. I think it's okay. It's not the.
I don't think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy it at a store.
No. But if there's some around.
But if there's some around at a party, I'm going to fuck around and I'll eat them.
Yeah.
And I don't understand the people that only eat the orange part.
Yeah. Are those people that only eat because they're all the same?
That's what I'm saying.
It's all the same.
So the whole thing tastes the same. There are people who will get candy corn and they will only eat around either the white part or one of the parts on it.
It has to be. Imagine just eating the middle of a candy corn. How does that even work?
I guess,
How's
they
your
just only bite
small
part
enough?
of it, and then they set it down. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Seek help.
Yes.
That's crazy.
But I think candy corn gets a bad rap. People shit on it all the time. It's the worst candy. I'm like, look, would I rather have fun size Reese's and Snickers and M&Ms? Yeah, but
for sure.
not everyone's made of money here, all right? Sometimes you just get the candy corn.
Sometimes you just have to smile when you get the wafer candy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all you can do. Also, it's better than nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is better than no candy.
I'm trying to think what the worst candy is.
Apples.
I feel like well, that's not even candy. That's the worst thing to get.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't care. The people who give out apples are just fucking assholes or dentists.
Oh, shit. Oh, you know what did hit? My favorite thing to get when I was a kid at Halloween, and I think we've talked about trick-or-treating on this podcast before.
We may have.
Because I think we talked about
'Tis the season
you
for
dressing
us.
as an alien before.
Yes, going around. Yes.
But Huggies. I used to love, Huggies?
I don't know Huggies.
Oh, fuck. You don't know Huggies?
I don't know Huggies. No.
Huggies are like, so they're like
the diapers?
No. Oh, dude, you're fucked. Your whole childhood's fucked. Huggies, I'm sure there's some of you at home right with me here. They're the little barrel drink. Look up like the Huggies drink.
Huggies candy. No. Huggies.
Oh, fuck. Maybe they're not called Huggies. Maybe they're called Hugs. Look up Hugs.
Hugs drink candy.
It's like a little barrel. And it has like a thing on the top. It's a plastic barrel, and it comes in like red, blue, green,
like fruit
yellow
barrels.
Yeah.
Again, I wouldn't call this a candy, dude. This is a beverage. I said what are the worst candies, and you said apples, and I'm like, that's not a candy. And then you're like, my favorite though is a drink.
I forgot the prompt. I got carried away.
But you would get this going out trick-or-treating?
Favorite candy, I don't know, getting like...
Or worst, I don't know. I don't remember what I said. Wait, hold on. We're not talking about fuck the question. Explain to me little Hugs. Explain to me what I'm looking at right now. You would get this trick-or-treating?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah, I literally, I don't know if they were just on sale at our local grocery store this time of year, but there would be multiple houses that would give me little Hugs.
Little Hugs.
And it would just be like, I remember the blue one was awesome.
There's a purple, a yellow,
the
a
green
blue, and
was
a red.
rare. Sometimes there was a green.
There is a green. It's probably, it looks yellow on here, but that's.
I did like the yellow one.
Yeah. Is that yellow or green?
No, there was another one that's green.
Oh.
That's a real deep dive on little Hugs. But I'm sure some of you, I don't know why I kept calling them Huggies.
Grape, blue raspberry, kiwi, strawberry, and fruit punch.
Yeah, they were good.
I was never, I mean, you know me, I almost only drank water and beer.
Yeah.
And that was basically it my whole
Your
life.
dentist loves you, man.
Yeah, no, he hates me because where I don't drink the soda, I eat too much candy and sweets. So I evened it out, don't worry.
Reese's, I think, were like unquestionably the best.
Top 10 candies.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I think my least favorite was like Fun Sticks. Like the sort of
I did used to, was that the one that you dip?
Yeah, you would get like a bunch of powder and
then you get like a candy thing to stick it. Yeah, I was kind of.
Didn't fuck with that.
I did used to love Nerds though. Nerds and Nerds Rope, which was sort of that same flavor profile.
I like it when it's like a gummy thing. Is it like I guess I don't like Nerds solo, like just munching on them.
I love them. Yeah. I love just like the little boxes of Nerds they used to give out.
Yeah. Not my bag. I'm a chocolate man through and through.
Fun Dip sucked. And then like anything old. Sometimes they did like the old school candies.
Yeah.
That I wasn't a fan of, but
it's like the Mentos that don't even have a name.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, hey, here's chalk.
I did one thing that was speaking of Mento, the little shapes. So Rolos, is that one?
Yeah,
the little caramel things.
Yeah,
those
they're
were
good. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, these are all things that Nicki doesn't eat anymore.
No, because
she's thin as a rail.
Yes.
She's looking good. Anyway, they're drinking the Halloween buzz beer out of the little wax bottles.
Yes.
Oswald and Lewis start a bottle fight with these. They stick up and they're trying to fight each other with the mini bottles.
Oswald says some shit. They piss each other off and then they shatter the bottles on the table and they go to town.
And in the midst of that fight, Drew comes home. I like that in this episode and the next episode, we just establish Drew's house is just a place that they just always are. I know we said before. Yeah.
It's just always.
Yeah. I just like that like we can start a scene and Drew's not even home from work.
Yeah.
And they're just fucking around in there.
Well, this is just like, do you think they have a key or they just don't lock the place?
I just think they don't lock it. It's safe. This is Bill Clinton's America, and it's
right.
Cleveland,
It
Ohio.
was a different world. People used to just not lock the house.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I like any like post 9/11 episode of the Drew Carey show. They're just like they're sitting outside waiting for Drew to come in because he locks everything. So Drew comes in, and lo and behold, he got an invite to Nicki's wedding. Yeah. She sent a fucking invite.
She made a comment to him, and like we said, it was awkward, but he was like, "Oh, I could handle anyway.
I'd be interested. I could do it."
So
she did it.
She did it.
Now
the
question becomes among Drew and the gang. Drew's interested immediately. I think curiosity, and he sees it as his last stand almost. Like he can, stand up and prove himself as a better man. But Drew wants to go. Yes. And I think the rest of the gang is like, no, this is a courtesy invite.
Yeah.
You don't actually go. She's just sending it to you.
And of course it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
1,000%.
100. Yeah. I mean, you can't. Also, like, what's funny to me with this is I feel like I know we're of the age now where, like, everyone we know is getting married and we're constantly going to weddings. And I feel like the complaint that I hear from people planning weddings
is the cutoff.
Is always, and I don't know if I assume it was always like this. Is, oh my God, what's the cutoff? Oh, we don't want to invite all these extra people. Sometimes there's been like a handful of weddings in my life that I've been like, I can't believe I got an invite.
Yeah, but absolutely.
And
they're expensive too. Weddings.
It's like, but that's what it's about, right? It's like, and you're trying to cut down on the amount of people you want to come. So in what world
does your ex-fiance make the list?
Yeah.
Also, as we find out, the thing's on a boat. How do we know it's on a boat? Because the rest of the gang also got an invite.
She did say when they ran into each other, Winfred Louder, she said she missed the gang.
Yeah.
And she wasn't lying.
No,
and
she invites Kate. She invites Lewis. She invites Oswald, who did not know it was on a boat, and they weren't going to go in solidarity with their boy Drew.
Well, they weren't. Yeah, they weren't going to go without Drew, and then but Oswald's so psyched about the boat.
Oh man, you would think he's never seen water before.
Yeah. He's
like, "What do you mean it's on a boat? I want to see the world."
Yeah. So anyway, Drew, in this moment, he's like, I'm not going to go. You guys should go, though, show Oswald the world and just like go. Yeah.
Have a blast.
Yeah.
I'll do what I always do. I'll sit down, I'll grab my remote and I'll just see what's in store for me.
Yeah.
So, they're worried about Drew, obviously, for not going because they worry about what he's going to do with his free time and how he occupies himself and he's going to think about it and all the sad stuff. You know?
But it's like 2 Saturdays from now. He can make plans.
Yeah, he can
as he says.
And he does make plans. He ends up going out to the Warsaw.
Yeah, next scene.
With Margaret.
Margaret from the video store.
The video store attendant that he interacts with. Can't imagine Drew going to a video store.
No.
That's for not an adult film.
I was going to say, but you had, again, as we just talked about, you had to buy porn somewhere.
Yeah.
Although he does have a computer now.
Yeah. Changes the game.
But anyway, he
though.
said he'd been going to the same movie store. Margaret says, I didn't think you'd ask me. You've been coming to the same store for 5 years.
Yeah. I've been waiting for you to make a move. And he's like, oh, yeah, let's make a move. They go to the Warsaw. Warsaw's packed.
Yeah.
She's like, do you think we're going to get a table? And Drew goes, nope. We should, let's go to a wedding.
Yeah.
So
immediately tosses out the idea.
Pivots to the idea of, let's go to this wedding.
So this was the plan the whole time, right?
Yeah, clearly.
But it's just like,
it's kind of pathetic.
How did he know it was going to be packed?
I don't know if he knew.
How did he plan that one out?
Yeah. There's just flyers up being like, big blowout Saturday night at the Warsaw.
Yeah.
Everybody, and it's just Drew printing them.
But they're going to a wedding. He's now taking his random date to a wedding.
I wouldn't even say girlfriend, just a person he knows.
The video store attendant.
The video store attendant and Drew are going to his ex-fiance's wedding.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong? So then we go into the wedding itself. It's a very nice, again, it's on a ship, but there's one moment at the end where the ship plays a part, I would say. Otherwise, it could have just been anywhere.
I don't know if a boat wedding's good.
I'm going to say no.
Because then you can't
seasickness.
You can't leave. And not that like you got to leave right away, but like as we come to establish, they do all the dancing and everything's on the boat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at some point, people want to leave early.
Right. So you gotta. How do you?
And if it's still out,
how do you Irish goodbye on a boat?
You can't.
Yeah.
Unless you could swim.
I mean, everybody should be able
jumping
to.
overboard.
Yeah. That'd be so sad. Your life vest with your tuxedo.
Yeah.
Just jumping off a boat.
It looked like the Titanic.
Yeah. It would be pretty bad. What if there was a wedding on the Titanic?
I'm sure that yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, my screenplay idea. Titanic wedding.
Yes.
So Drew's walking on with Margaret.
Yes, she's winded.
They're winded because they had to run to the boat as it was leaving and then leap onto the boat.
From the pier,
Yeah. The leap terrifies me. The idea of leaping onto a boat.
Yeah, but apparently they crushed it.
Yeah, they nailed it. They're a little winded, but they're there. The gang
for Drew. Drew doesn't seem like he has a leap in him.
No, but I think for love, love will make you do crazy things. So the gang's like, oh, what are you doing here? You shouldn't have done this. And he's like, no, I'm just here with Margaret and it's fine. Margaret beelines immediately for the bar, as I would expect any video store attendant to do.
Yeah, Margaret rules. She seems like a good date.
Yeah, this is going to be a solid date for Drew.
But who comes over immediately but Nicki's mom?
Mrs. Pfeiffer.
Yes.
And she goes, what are you doing here? Like,
your RSVP said no. Drew blames it on the neighbor kids. Yeah. Trying to come up with an excuse.
She's just like, I knew he would come if you said yes.
And then she's like, there's nowhere to sit.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, no, I'll sit on this trunk.
Yeah. He pulls over like a chest with Oswald.
Yeah, that was in the back.
And him and his date eventually end up sitting on this chest right by the main aisle.
Yeah.
Where everybody's walking down.
Literally, the entrance.
So when Nicki and her father start walking down, of course, Drew hops out in the middle of the goddamn aisle.
Yeah.
And like tries to talk to her, just to be like, hey, just wanted you to know, thanks for inviting me. Super cool with all of this. Just I'm not weird or upset about it.
He handles it as poorly as imaginable.
Yeah, no. Like obviously they're doing this on purpose, but throughout this episode is just things to not do at your ex-fiance's wedding.
Yeah.
Drew, I feel so bad for Drew, man. I do kind of feel bad for Drew. Like I know he's doing it to himself here.
Yeah.
But the psychology of like seeing this happen.
Well, honestly, I just like she shouldn't have invited him.
Yeah, it's true. It's on Nicki.
Do you think she invited him just because she did want the gang?
Maybe. I don't know if she did that so much as, I mean, it seemed like they were invited before Drew got his invite.
That's a thing that happens. Couples get together and then
they
break up, but you're really fond of the friends, so the friends stay in touch.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't go well for Drew. They're at Drew's house all the time.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't. I think she invited him truly because she felt like interacting with him again at Winford Louder was like, oh yeah,
maybe he will be chill.
Maybe he'll be a normal guy about this.
Nope.
Nah, not even a chance.
So we don't even really see the wedding ceremony here.
I don't think we see any of it.
No, and we fast forward right to the dance floor.
Yeah, to the reception.
Yes.
And Drew and the gang are there, and so's Margaret, and she's drunk. And Drew gets to meet Chris. Nicki and her husband come out. Chris, I don't remember his last name.
Chris, very conventionally handsome. Apparently building their house.
He's a blue collar man through and through. He's building their house.
Everything you could ask for in a husband.
Drew doesn't seem very fond of him. They start elbowing and like punching around a little bit.
Yeah.
As like, it's a joke, man. We're just chilling. But like there's some animosity towards this groom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the gang, or at least not the whole gang, they're trying to get Drew to shut up, except for Oswald. Oswald's defending him a little bit.
Yeah.
Oswald's like, oh, Drew can put his whole fist in his mouth or something. Thinking of good things to say about Drew.
We're hearing all of these very good things about Chris. They're just the laundry list goes on and on of everything that this guy can do.
Yeah.
And Oswald's up there gassing his boy up. Being like, oh, yeah, well, Drew could stick his whole fist in his mouth.
Which that's crazy.
Yeah. But do you think would that work when you're trying to convince a woman to leave her husband? Oh, yeah? Hold on. Sure.
You know what I can put in my mouth?
He might be packing, but let me show you something. Hold on. Crazy.
Yeah.
Nuts move. Anyway, so to this point, then Nicki's dad goes up to give a speech. The speech, I would say, not so subtly about Drew Carey. And how the kinds of women that Nicki, or the kinds of men that Nicki brought back.
I mean, you're talking about the start, right? Because in the end, it's completely about Drew.
Yeah, I'd say the whole thing. From you know, I'm just so glad when your girl brings home.
They bring home a lot of fucked up guys over the years.
A lot of, I mean, it becomes. Yeah, could you imagine these fucking nuts that she brings home? No, but she's like a lot of like near duels, I believe he says, and then he responds and goes, I should say near Drew Wells.
Yes,
really making a point there.
Really lays it on thick, and then he's like, I'm talking about that guy.
Yeah, fuck him. So and then he opens the floor to if anybody else wants to give a speech.
Which also,
I've never heard of that at a wedding.
Yes, that's crazy. Before we get to that, if you are like, let's say the parents who clearly didn't want Drew there or Drew to make a scene, the last thing you should be doing is invoking his name, that you are truly making him the center of this.
You're poking the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like they're daring him say something.
Right.
And then he does.
It's not, then he goes up. Everybody, the whole gang is like, no, Drew, don't do this. Don't. And Drew goes up and he gives a speech. I thought this was going to be, it was pretty cringy. I thought it was going to be 10 times worse.
Oh, yeah.
Than it was. He gets up there and he goes, hey, I just want to say congratulations. I'm really happy for the two of you. And I hope one day I can be as happy as they are. And then he does my favorite fucking thing. He just goes, he pumps his chest and he goes, peace. Like a rapper. What are you doing, Drew Carey?
And that's it. Sign off. Took all of 10 seconds.
Yeah. And then afterwards, Chris goes back up and he says, oh, just to add on to what Drew was saying.
Yes.
And then I kind of missed exactly what he says, but it's like
He says, it's basically just like, I wish everyone could be as happy as we are and I am with her.
But I think he like quotes a poem or something. Like, there's a lot of like eloquence in what he's saying.
Because even the way he starts it, he's like, I'm not very good at words or whatever, you know. And
setting the bar low and
then, So knocks out of the park.
Not a dry eye in the house except for Drew Carey, who's like, "Oh, get a load of this guy."
Yeah, and then Drew gets ready to go up and say
give a
something
second
again.
speech.
Yeah,
and then they shut it all down. Dance floor opens up at this point.
Yeah,
and we get. I thought it was going to be the first dance of the couple, and it might have very well been, but.
Yeah, they did seem to clear the floor for them, except for Drew.
Drew and Margaret walk on out, and he's kind of watching what they're doing a really nice routine. Chris is spinning Nicki and all this stuff, and Drew's trying to mirror that, if not one up it.
Yeah,
he's like, anything you can do, I can do better. I believe
Chris is like lifting Nicki at one point. Drew is trying to lift Margaret at one point.
Yeah. And eventually it ends up with Chris kind of getting his own solo dance moment. And Drew has to figure out how to kind of one up that one.
He does go nuts. Chris is like, he does a handstand and he slides on his knees and he's like
he's going hard as a motherfucker. It's crazy. And then Drew decides to break into this Polish clap dance thing.
Yeah.
Which we missed the name of. And I'm assuming it's Polish because of everything.
Well, yeah.
It could be Russian.
Or Russian. It just is
Eastern
like
European.
I mean, Poland, USSR, it was all kind of.
Yeah, I don't want to get into the geopolitics of it.
But yeah, it was something in that region. Yeah. And it was like slot ski or shot. It almost sounded like shot ski or something. Yeah. I tried Googling it. Naturally, I can't spell anything.
Sure. But
so
everybody,
there are probably some V's and C's and fucking W's
and
in
some
there.
silent K's. My favorite, silent K.
Right.
And then we get just like a slow clap sort of starts. Everybody goes.
Yeah. But I think the idea of this is like he's clapping, and then he's going to start bending down and shooting his legs out.
Yes, he's going to do the motion. And as Drew starts to go down, his whole fucking back gives out, it seems.
Yeah.
Kate
thought it was going to be the pants. I was ready for the pants to
they
fly off.
Tear and rip.
Yeah.
But no, his whole back gives out and he ends up on the floor.
I feel you, Drew.
I was going to say, in that moment, did you see yourself in television?
Another one of my brothers in pain on the dance floor. You hate to see it.
So we then cut to later in the night. Drew is in a basket, kind of being like taken care. He's going to be airlifted off the ship.
Yeah.
And they've got him like a basket and all of his, he's got like a neck brace and just every possible thing you could have on your body. It did not go well for Drew. The gang sort of like, what did you learn here? You know, Oswald says that they found the minister hooking up with the best man in the supply closet, and still everybody is just talking about Drew.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about anything else other
Except
than
for
Carey.
Drew.
It's embarrassing on his behalf.
Yeah.
And it's at this point that Nicki also comes over.
Yeah.
And they give them
a
privacy.
little moment alone.
It's real sweet. And Drew's like, yeah, I don't know if you know this, but I think I still have feelings for you. And she's like, oh, you don't say, really? And Drew's like, listen, I need you to know one thing. You got to dump this guy. And he starts pleading his case of like, I can take it. I can win you back. It'll be great. We can make it happen, you know? And as he's making this pathetic last plea, the helicopter to airlift him off arrives, and he's being drowned out by the sounds of the blades. And Nicki's sort of like laughing at him.
Also, the wind and everything, it just like blows everything around. Like, I thought it also just kind of destroyed the whole scene.
The vibe.
It looked like. Yeah,
absolutely. And then he's slowly airlifted off, and that is how this kind of ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did did you see the in memoriam?
Yes, it was John Good.
John Good, and then
That's John with an H.
Yes, and Good with an E.
Yes.
And they say
in memory.
Good enough, I believe, or something at the end, or good times.
I didn't look up who this John Good is.
I didn't either. I could do it right now, though. Do you want to talk about the credit scene?
Yeah, so it's a la Jaws, you could say, or just your classic sort of.
I thought of Jaws immediately.
Sea tale. It's Lewis at a table with Oswald and two random people, and they start to talk about the tale of the 350-pound great white, and basically the Drew ruining the wedding. But they tell it as an old sea tale, and I my favorite part is Oswald's just doing the foghorn.
Yeah,
he's just. Yeah,
everybody needs.
Lewis
their
has
own.
the eye patch and the old pipe, and they're wearing the tassel cap. Yeah,
it's
good.
fun. It's a nice little gag.
Nice little
I
end.
can't find who John Good is. It seems like he might be camera operator, maybe. And I found an old Google form from November 8th, 1998. This guy, Joseph, says, kick-ass episode last week. I was surprised that Kate Walsh looks skinnier than she did before the fat suit last season. Anyway, does anyone know who John Good, the fellow that the episode was dedicated to, was? It's kind of been nagging me. Next week, Drew gets a new car. Or does he? Anyway. Yeah, that's I don't know who that is, but I
love that guy's enthusiasm.
It's like a Usenet group back from the 90s. I wonder if I can find more from alt fan Drew Carey. No, it's actually people
I wish we could just insert ourselves into that period. They'd be going crazy.
Yeah.
These boys listening and talking about every ep.
April 24th.
Mark Maron didn't invent podcasts yet.
April 24th, 2007. Season 1 of The Drew Carey Show comes out on DVD Tuesday the 24th, if there's still anyone out there. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so we then go to episode 8, Drew's new car.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say this.
A new car.
We'll get into it. They could have given Drew a cooler car. That's my one issue with this.
I have a few notes on it that I was just like, does Drew, like, I know when they get him the car.
Yeah.
And they bring up this comment. They're like, oh, these are the bugs you've been talking about.
Yeah.
I'm just like, is this like, was he really like? I almost thought immediately the bit was going to be, oh, he doesn't want this fucking car.
Yeah,
because who wants to drive?
Who wants to drive a Volkswagen Beetle?
I'm sorry if you're driving a Volkswagen, if you're driving a Bug.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a choice. I like Volkswagen. Don't get me wrong. They got some cool stuff. The vans and everything are sweet. It's not as bad as like a fucking PT Cruiser.
No, but it's close.
It's in the family.
The problem is the Volkswagen Beetle has always looked to me like a car that is sponsored by the Wiggles. I don't know how to explain it. It's too childlike.
I mean, it's a car for high school girls.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I know it probably wasn't that in 98 or whatever this was.
Yeah.
But I see it as, this is what a girl drove when she got her license at 2016 in my area. Like if she was well off or wealthy, or her parents bought her a car, it was a bug.
Let's get into it. So we start at the office. Mrs. Lauder is greeting Mr. Wick and just, again, congratulating him on his sobriety. It's a big step. And Winfred Lauder has his back all the way there. Complete faith in him to stay on the wagon. She then also asks him to perform a bit of a field sobriety test.
Yeah.
She has him touch his nose with both of his hands. I don't know if that's to clean out. Like, I don't know what the intention of that was other than just making sure he could stay balanced.
Yeah, well, it's just like, I don't know what they do for like part of your like DUI
I don't know
test.
if it was Coke specific, the way that the nose was.
Oh, no,
that
no,
was my
no,
assumption.
I don't think that was it.
No, it was just to make him do this. She also then shines his eyes to check his pupils and things.
Yeah.
Mr.
Wick is not high.
No, what a pleasant woman.
Yeah.
We then get Wick talking to Drew. It sneaks up on you every year, TJ, I feel like. It's that time of the year again. It's the Winfred Lauder Employee of the Year.
I can't believe
competition.
We've done this many episodes.
Yeah.
That we're already at the Winfred Lauder Employee of the Year again.
I just feel like after Labor Day, it just comes quicker and quicker every year. It blows my mind.
Yeah.
Drew wants to point out, Wick's like, get a list of employees together and the board will review it. And he's like, I don't even know what the point of me doing this is. Every time it has gone to a member of the Lauder family.
Yeah.
They go back to actually the names are kind of funny. I think one of them Susan B. Lauder. They just pull all these historical names. Abraham Lauder. And he's just like, it's gone for centuries. And he's like, it's going to go to a family member. But then Drew realizes there are no more Lauder family members that it could possibly go to.
Every Lauder has won.
Yeah, including Lindsay Lauder,
who is
the newborn baby.
Yeah.
She was born in June. She won in July.
Yeah, she got a parking spot and a trip to Hawaii.
That is a testament to her work ethic, I say. So for the first time, it could actually go to a well-deserving Winfred Lauder employee.
And who perks up but Mimi?
Ms. Bobeck.
Yes.
She had just given Drew like a file, I guess, or something. And she's like, excuse me, there are typos on there in sentences that I wrote where I say mean things about your mother. Can I just revise those real quick? She starts trying to kiss ass immediately. And Drew's not falling for it.
No.
Drew goes, the day that you kiss my ass and I fall for it, I will put your name on the short list.
And I'll get my ass removed.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, at that point you have to. It's a toxic situation.
Yeah. If you don't cut it off, it's just going to spread to the rest of the body.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. You got to cut it off at the source.
Yeah.
So, she really wants to be on the thing. So she tries to butter him up as best as she can. We get a, hey, good looking.
Yeah.
No response.
She's immediately saying shit.
Just trying to, and then she realizes, she's like, I'm never going to get this thing. You're just too clever, Drew.
Yeah.
And Drew goes, Mimi, at some point you will. And then he realizes, she got me.
She got him.
Yeah. So he writes her name down on the list. I don't know why I know why, because Drew's writing the list, but Wick's on the board. Go kiss his ass immediately.
Right.
And we get there. But it's weird that we start with kissing Drew's ass first.
Right. Well, I guess, he has to establish the list. No, that's Drew's specific job. That's
his task.
Yeah.
His task is to be the list
So
master.
she just has to be on the ballot. That's all.
Yeah,
She's just trying to get her name on there. Independent writing.
Yeah. The writing campaign for Mimi Bobeck as Employee of the Year. Though you know what? And I don't think this is spoiling anything. We don't get any other names as far as I can tell. The only person I know that is up for it is Mimi.
Yes.
Throughout this whole episode. So I don't know why it would be whatever. Anyway. We go then to Drew's kitchen after the titles, and we have just Lewis and Kate.
I love this.
Just
scene.
hanging out. And it's literally a whole minute-long scene of just them, of Lewis really being like, you ever think it's weird that we just don't hang out more, just the two of us?
Yeah.
I mean, it's always Oswald and Drew and me, or you and Oswald and Drew, and just running through every possible
combination.
We're just killing time on this episode. To which Kate goes, oh my God, shut up.
Yeah.
And
then Lewis is like, oh, right, the sexual tension.
Yeah, that's why.
So,
that's why. I think that is the least likely pairing. Have we ever had a Lewis Kate fan moment or shipping moment?
Honestly, we could use. I like that this app had a few Lewis only moments.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I like this.
Yeah, Ryan Stiles is very good at what he does.
Yeah, just let him interact with the cast because we get a Lewis Mimi moment.
Yeah.
And then another,
and then the credit scene,
which is beautiful. Yeah.
Yes. No, it's fantastic. So anyway, luckily we don't have to worry too long about the Lewis Kate situation because Oswald comes in.
Right.
He has just passed a physical from Drug Co.
Yeah.
The breast implants did nothing, had no adverse effects on him. Don't worry, everybody.
Back to normal.
He's got no breasts and he's safe and sound.
He's definitely psychologically fine.
Absolutely.
Too.
No.
After having tits for a month.
They do that on your physical, right? If you get boobs, they test your mind.
Right.
So yeah, no side effects. He's all safe. He's got the $10,000, I believe, plus a little more money because he posed for the Drug Co. calendar.
Yeah, he has $20,000.
That was $10,000 more.
He got another $10,000 just to be Mr. October on the Drug Co. calendar. I'm like, that. I would do that in a heartbeat.
That's a life-changing amount of money.
Holy shit! What the fuck is Drug Co. up to, man?
Yeah. How do they have that money? How do you have $20,000 on hand to just try this?
Right. Well, no, I'm just like, who put who at Drug Co. management was like, all right, we need a company calendar this year, and they're like, all right, I need a budget of $100,000 at least.
We need the guy with boobs.
$120,000.
I gotta pay the guy with boobs $10,000. You got to do it.
Like the idea that they're shelling out to make the company calendar.
Anyway, he's got all this money, and now that his mother doesn't need it, Kate asks, well, what are you going to do? And he's like, I'm going to use the money to repay all of my friends for different things.
Yeah.
And he's got a laundry list of debts that he thinks he has to pay. But a lot of them are like kind of...
it starts all the way back when he was a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
He starts listing them and he's like, okay, 25 cents to Lewis for milk.
Yeah. How did he kept a rolling list? He said, well, but it's also interesting in like they make psychological ones. Like there's, oh man, I feel bad that I stole your girlfriend at the time or something.
Yeah, your seventh grade girlfriend.
Yes.
I owe you $8.
How did you come up with $8? Yeah. He's just like, I felt right, I think, or something.
Yeah. Yeah. And Lewis is like, I think it's $9, and they agree on $8.50.
Oh man, what a beautiful mind Oswald has. So yeah, he starts paying through different debts, and then Drew comes in, and Drew presents them with he says logic puzzle, but it's more of a rant by the end of it.
Right.
He basically was trying to fix a tire on his car.
Yeah.
And the car came off the tire jack and just went rolling down a hill into a light post.
Yeah.
His car is fucked. Couldn't you use the Batmobile at a time like this?
No.
You'd like to.
It.
No.
Yeah.
So Oswald comes in and is like, oh, well, don't worry.
No, I owe you money anyway.
I got money for you.
He owes, I think he went through the totals. He owes Lewis $6,000, Kate $4,000, and then Drew $8,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Drew one, he's like, oh man, I can't. And then he goes through the list and he's like, you broke my Stretch Armstrong doll?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I needed to know what was inside. How did it stretch? So, but Drew refuses the money. He's like, I'm not going to take your money. I appreciate it, but that's yours. You should keep that.
Yeah.
And they think it is such a noble and like high honor for Drew to say no to that he's like, you know what? I'm going to use all the money to get Drew a new car.
Yeah, let's use all of our money to buy Drew a car.
Everybody's on board except Lewis, who immediately runs out and it's like, you're never going to get my money. Yeah. Despite the fact that he has not yet been given the money.
Not received the money.
No.
He comes back and he grovels for the money.
Yeah. So they're going to get Drew a car. And the next scene, we get the unveiling.
Yeah, we're in the Winford Louder parking garage and we're walking to the car. They told him, we'll pick you up.
Yeah.
And then they're walking to his parking spot, and there's a brand new white
Volkswagen
Beetle sitting there.
Again, what the
Also,
fuck?
the white.
Yeah, white is a rough, yeah.
I mean, it looks like it needs eyelashes, right? You've seen the ones with eyelashes.
Yep.
It's like, it's really not meant.
I do want to say there's one fun little gag here. Did you notice the license plate?
No, I
so
didn't
there's
see it.
no license plate proper on it yet, but it's like one of those like where you buy it from a dealership, and it's
yeah.
Helford Auto Sales. Bruce Helford, of course, the creator of the show. I'm pushing up my glasses like a nerd.
Wow.
Actually, yeah, I clocked that. I was like, it's fun.
Nice.
He must have had a hand of the props
Yeah.
asking about it. But yeah, Drew kind of seems very unenthusiastic about receiving this car.
Which is why I was like, did he not actually want a Beetle?
Yeah, I want to know what the talks were like about this because it's such a bizarre choice.
Like it's
a weird
such a
swing.
weird. I get it. Maybe if they were just like new and cool and popular then, but it's like
not at all.
Also in Cleveland, that's not a 4-wheel drive vehicle, man. You get snow around Cleveland. You got that lake effect.
Yeah, you're not gonna be
that
ready.
Beetle's not gonna get you to work.
Ain't gonna do shit. No. It's a bizarre choice. Mimi comes out with Mr. Wick. They're heading out into a dinner. And she looks at the car and she's like, "Oh my God, whose Beetle is this?" Oh, well, it's Drew. Drew just got the VW Bug.
Naturally, Mimi's really interested in
Mimi
in the
loves the car. She says specifically she has wanted one for a while.
Yeah.
And she's really glad that Drew hasn't sat in it yet because she wants to take a whiff of it before you know, his smelly ass, I guess, gets involved.
I will say it's obviously the most Mimi car.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing, I mean, well, and we'll get there. You could doll it up a bit, is all I would say, to make it more Mimi.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, aesthetically, Mimi car fully.
Mm-hmm.
They got to go real quick because, you know, they're going to be late for a dinner, basically. You know, she's trying to really get on his good side here with this employee of the year thing. Drew's like, "Do you think he's going to fall for that?" And she goes, "Oh, hey, handsome." And he goes, "Oh, hello." He's a sucker, man, through and through. Mimi is then, we go to the next scene and she's at the Warsaw complaining to the bartender about Wick. She's like, "Oh yeah, my boss is making me go to these AA meetings with him and
why can't he go alone?"
Yeah, all the stuff. And it's like, oh, what? That's a question you mean, or is that a hypothetical she posed? No, he could. It's probably he probably just likes support and likes having a woman near him, I'd imagine.
I guess he did. I guess Mimi did coddle him.
Yeah.
At one point,
yeah,
nursed him back to health through his last crisis.
But also didn't. Also completely fucked him and like lied to him and gaslit him.
Also, probably the reason for his drug problem.
Well, yeah, you know.
Anyway,
yeah, no. So, but she's complaining to this bartender, and we do get here a Lewis moment as well.
Yeah, Lewis comes up to Mimi at the bar. I think calls her last call. And I forget her insult about him. Something about an adult bookstore.
Yeah. If she's like at the video store, he's the adult bookstore. He's not even worth being on tape, I think, is the joke. And they start talking about her makeup kit, which he's like, what is that like a?
He calls it a tackle box.
Tackle box.
Yes. Yeah, it's a tackle box. You're not going to catch anything with that either.
Just is there I'm trying to even remember if there's a reason for this other than just having him interact with her.
Yeah, well, that's what I don't
think there was.
I don't really think that this pushed the plot forward.
No, but it's just fun
like
gags.
At all. It's just like them interacting, Mimi complaining, and then Lewis obviously takes the beers and he goes back over to the gang who's sitting at the table.
Everybody sans Drew.
Yeah, no Drew.
No Drew.
They're all having a beer. They're talking about the good karma that came from buying Drew this vehicle.
Yeah, they're kind of relishing in it.
I don't remember what Kate's was. I don't know if you caught it.
Kate goes, what I love about this is that I don't have to be charitable for a whole calendar year, basically.
Yes.
I think she had a Girl Scout knock on her door that day, and she's like, I flipped her off and closed the door. I'm not doing any good charity anymore. I don't need to. I already did one good thing for my good friend.
Yeah.
Oswald says that every time you do something good, God does something good for you.
Yeah.
And the proof of that is
he was, I don't know, delivering a package today at work or at some building, and this chain smoker that's always outside of one of the buildings.
I think it might have been a bowling alley.
Yeah. Agreed to a date with him finally.
Yeah.
So
then Lewis just goes to confirm. He's like, "Oh, you mean the one that's always going? Are you going to finish that?"
Yeah.
They're thrilled.
And then Lewis is also thrilled because he got changed for a 10 when he gave the bartender a 5.
Oh yeah, and Kate's like, "You got to give that back," and he's like, "No, I don't."
Nope.
So they're still the same.
Yes.
Just they've done one good thing.
Yeah.
Drew comes in, and Drew was so touched by what his friends did for him that he felt he had to return the favor to them. So they all get something very expensive from Drew. Kate got 2 years of health insurance prepaid because she's unemployed. Lewis got 250 shares of Drug Co. stock.
Yeah, so he can be his own boss.
There you go. I think that's the mentality he wants.
I like that.
Be your own boss.
In this moment, he did have a crisis, and he was like, "I've been goofing off around work, though.
I would fire me."
Yes.
And Oswald, I did look this up. Oswald got Drew has booked Fogcat, the band Fogcat,
yeah,
to play at his next birthday party. They're also cleaning up afterwards as well, so paid them a couple extra $100 to do that. And they're all like sort of stunned by Drew's return charity to them.
Yeah.
To the point where Kate's like, "How did you have all this money to do it?"
Yeah.
And it slowly dawns on them what has happened here.
Drew sold the car.
He sold the car. He didn't want the Volkswagen. He kind of was like, I didn't really want it to begin with. But they're all offended because they feel betrayed and sort of unappreciated.
Well,
by
they
their
were
gesture.
just gloating about what they just did, the nice thing they just did.
They thought that it was received like that, and it was not received like that. But again, like we said at the top of this episode discussion, I don't fucking blame Drew at all.
I just don't understand. It's not a match.
Yeah.
You could they should have just bought Drew like an $8,000 beater car from the used car lot.
Yeah. And then they still would have had 12,000 after that they could have played with. Yeah.
Yes. You could have just gone crazy and, drunk and bought a bunch of beer.
Yeah. This is a man who got a nicer refrigerator and missed his old shitty fridge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not going to want nice new things.
What are you doing with a bug? Apparently, there is in the next scene here, so the gang is upset. And that's kind of where we leave this scene. We get to the next scene, and now Drew's in the carpool with Mimi.
Well, no. There's one crucial scene you're missing. At the end, after the gang leaves, Mimi comes over from the bar over to Drew. And he's like, she goes, "Were they upset that you sold the Beetle to me?" So Mimi's got the fucking car. And she's like, "Do you want to try to buy it back?" And he goes, "Yeah, I would." And she goes, "Okay, well, I want you to think of a number, write it down, and then stick it up your ass." Yeah. She is not giving up her dream car. Yeah. Drew thought he was going to be, I wonder how much he sold it to her for. Like retail price?
It had to be about what it probably was.
$20,000.
Yeah, about $20K.
However much it would have cost for that.
Yeah. But the next scene, we're in the carpool, and now they're in Mimi's
Beetle. She has dolled up the white Beetle. There's racing stripes on the side. Yeah. There's
it's flames. They got flames.
Yes. And there's a bunch of little curly Q shit in the window.
Yeah.
Did she have eyelashes on it?
I didn't see any eyelashes. We didn't see the headlights. Yeah. It seems like the most appropriate thing for her. And then she had the troll dolls on the windshield.
On the dashboard. Yeah.
On the dashboard, yeah.
And it's here where we get a conversation between Drew and Mimi sort of about like how he can get this car back from them.
Yeah.
He realizes it's not just about the car, it's about his relationship with his friends.
Yeah. He
the right
shouldn't
thing.
have done this in the
Drew the right thing.
So we realize that Mimi, and I think Mimi realizes that now she can leverage this car in order to get her trip to Hawaii.
Yeah, there's no dollar amount she wants, but she does desperately want the Employee of the Year award and all of the things that come with that.
What is it? It's like there is a cash bonus, I guess, and you get a trip to Hawaii. But I'm just like, does it outweigh getting a fucking car though? You just got a new car.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also she just
your dream car.
She wants to be honored at work. She likes praise more than a vehicle, I would say. Maybe. Nah.
I mean, she does, but
I mean, specifically, that's how this plot goes. Is she does?
I'm not going to argue the plot.
Yeah,
I
didn't write.
I think that's a bad take, Mimi.
No, I think
you're
right.
You got a brand new car. Granted, you paid for it, but it just fell right into your lap.
Also, doesn't she have another car though? Like maybe she's just got too many cars.
Yeah, true.
And she's like, I don't really need this. I'd rather have the Hawaii trip.
True.
Anyway, she wants the Employee of the Year thing, and Drew says he will make a strongly worded recommendation to Mrs. Lauder. So we get into the office and we find out that the board is currently meeting with Mr. Wick.
Yeah.
They're all going to come out in a second, and Mimi's like, all right, I need you, ham it up here.
Yeah.
Sell me.
I need Drew. Drew needs, this is his opportunity to go ahead and sell the board, talk to Miss Lauder, whatever.
Get his car back.
Yeah, get the car back. They come out. It's just Miss Louder and two just random old schmucks that we haven't seen at all until right this moment. And then Drew pulls Miss Louder aside and he's like, hey, I just wanted to really sticking his neck out here, say, I really think Mimi, I just want to fully endorse her
for Employee of the Year. I want to make a strong recommendation.
Yes. And Miss Louder can't understand it at all. She's like, Bobek, she literally says, you send me a memo every single week
that we should fire her.
That we need to fire this person.
Yeah.
I had to talk you off a ledge at the Christmas party from killing her.
Yeah.
And
he goes, yeah, I know, but she's been killing it here.
Yes,
like he's trying to spin all of her.
He's bad. I've been mad, but she is a great. She's a great employee. She works so hard.
Yeah,
and
it's kind of at this point that Mrs. Louder has also declared that we find out almost every Louder has won Employee of the Year.
It doesn't matter because she has won Employee of the Year.
She's declared herself Employee of the Year. So she's going to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And she's so impressed by whatever the fuck Mimi has over
Drew that she is
invites her to be her spunky friend out in Hawaii.
She's like, what I don't know what you have over him.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Yeah. I think it's Drew's incessant pleading that sort of makes her just cautious about the whole thing. Mrs. Louder just, I think, likes seeing a guy squirm. Seeing someone squirm, and she respects it.
She respects her game.
Game, recognized game.
Yeah.
So the two of them are going to go to Hawaii. Mimi does have a moment where she's worried that spunky friend is just sort of language to describe lesbians.
Yeah.
But, whatever, man. Hawaii doesn't tell stories. What happens in Hawaii stays in Hawaii.
And Mr. Wick comes out at this point and, he's like, Mimi, I'm going to need you to accompany me for the next, 6 weeks to these meetings.
Weekend meetings. He's trying to take care of. It's a community outreach thing.
Yeah, and
with where was he? With the rehab clinic. He was just at.
Yeah, and Mimi's like, no, I have plans with the big boss. We're going to Hawaii now.
Yeah,
and so he walks right over to Drew before Drew bolts out of the
office.
room, and he's like, all right, Carey, clear your, Saturdays for the next 6 weeks. We're going to go forcibly clean the homeless.
Forcibly bathe them.
Yeah.
Hose them down.
And then we're looking specifically for the ones that do not want to be cleaned. We're going to clean them.
Oh, spunky friend, man. Forcibly bathing the homeless. So, this is how this is sort of backfired for
I
Drew,
believe that's an Andrew Cuomo policy.
Yes, I believe. That is. We're going to forcibly bathe the homeless.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, God. But so that's kind of how this wraps. We get the credit scene, which is a throwback to my favorite thing. It's Lewis and Sparky sitting in the kitchen. Speedy. Why do we do this every time? I do this every time.
I have never done this.
All right, I've done this a couple of times.
I see you, Speedy. I respect you.
It's Lewis and Speedy. And he goes, hey, you ever think it's weird that we're never alone together?
Yeah, we're never
it's always
hanging out.
Oswald and Lewis and Drew, or Drew and Kate and you, and he's going through every combination.
And the dog, Speedy first puts his head on the table and he just looks at Lewis.
Yep.
And then he gets up and leaves.
Yeah. And then we're just left. And then he's looking at his beard. He's like, you ever think it's weird that me and you, beer, are never alone? Yeah. God. Ryan Stiles, what a gift.
Yeah.
What a human treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really could use more solo Ryan Stiles scenes.
Well, there is a Drug Co. ep later in this season.
Oh, so buddy.
Yeah, put it on your calendar, man.
I need him just a Drug Co. The full just Ryan Stiles led. I need Drew and the gang to pop in the Drug Co. Oh, I want a full reversal.
I think your wish is going to be granted a little bit
of what we normally see.
I think your wish is going to be granted here.
Yeah.
But yeah. And your wish will be granted because we're done talking. I don't know if that was your wish, but I assumed at a point. Thank you for listening. Give us 5 stars on whatever your podcast app of choice is.
Yeah.
If you want to follow us on Instagram, you can follow us at Instagram.com/Cleveland Rocks Podcast. We're on YouTube, YouTube.com/@Cleveland Rocks Podcast. Email us at ClevelandRocksPodcast@gmail.com. You got anything else?
No. I think that's it.
Happy Halloween.
No, you're going to have an awful Halloween.
Have a bad one.
Bye.
Bye.